Yes, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above me is Jordan, and we have done it. We have made it to the Champions League final. I can't believe it. We've finally got there after a decade of trying. And guys, to be honest, we made it. We made it look easy, man. We made it look easy, didn't we? It was absolutely crazy. Look, there's so much to talk about. We're only going to go through some of the main points. We are open to the idea of doing a second part. If you guys want it, we will do a second part. To do it, we're going to set a target, guys. We're going to set a like target of 2,000 likes. We've only ever got 2,000 likes on a video once before, so we can be done. If you guys want us to do a second part, smash the like button and let us know in the comment section below what you want us to talk about, and we'll take some of your best comments and go with it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. We're trying to get to 30,000. We just hit 28,000 on the live stream, so we're 2,000 away. Very, very close. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Right, let's get into it. As I say, guys, if you want us to do a second part, let us know in the comments, and make sure you leave a thumbs up on the video. Right, okay, so first off, before we get into like the individual performances, bro, talk me through it. Your emotions during the game, how you feeling afterwards? Has it sank in yet? You know the questions, bro. We've been asking everyone on the phone in show, so you know what I'm asking you, innit?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know all the questions you're asking me, innit? Before the game, obviously, I was nervous, innit? It's weird, because you asked me questions even though we was together, and it was we watched it together. But yeah, I was nervous in that, and obviously the chat seeing I was nervous on Twitter, seeing that I was nervous, and I was having a bad time, and I was having a really bad time before the game. I think there's very little times where I'm that level of nervous, and when Lewis came around today to do the live stream, I think I was just pretty much silent the whole time. I was just sat there just in my own head about this game, like how big it is and that. And then I remember saying at one point that I just want us to have a big game. I want us to have the best game that I've ever seen from City players. I want like everything to be there and be perfect, because if you can't get up for a semi-final, the chance to get to a final, then what can you get up for, isn't it? Like, so I just wanted that, and then obviously I was a nervous wreck throughout the game, but emotion-wise, I'm just buzzing, bro. I'm just buzzing, innit? It is emotional, innit? But I am buzzing, innit? It's not sunk in yet, and that's crazy, innit? I'm this buzzing, and it's not sunk in yet. We are going to Istanbul.
Yeah, I think as well. I think it'll sink in a lot more as well when we know who we're playing, because at the moment we're kind of in a final which we don't even know who we're playing, so it's kind of like a bit weird. But I think when we know, obviously by the end of tonight, we'll know who we're playing, whether it be Chelsea or Real Madrid. Either of them could qualify for the final. I think that point when it's there and you start seeing all the graphics, like City badge and the Real Madrid badge or the Chelsea badge or whatever, the managers clashing, you know what I mean? I think at that point it's gonna sink in proper. Yeah, you know what I mean? We've been in this competition 10 years. City fans didn't really get along with it and like embrace it for whatever reason. It's not going to go into that right now. And it took us a while, and we got pretty close a couple of years ago under Pellegrini, and I felt like in that semi-final we never really properly give it a go. No. We never really believed in ourselves. You remember, guys, in that semi-final against Real Madrid, we only needed one goal. We didn't really look at threatening. Contrast that to what we've just witnessed, and I'm telling you, it's absolutely unbelievable. That performance against PSG was one of the best European performances I've ever seen. Not just for City, just ever. We absolutely destroyed them. They didn't have a shot on target the whole game. Gary Lineker said it after the first leg. That's one of the best performances he's seen from an English club away from home in the Champions League. But I'd love to know what he's saying now about this performance at home, because we just battered him. We battered him. They didn't have any chances. We had the chances. And to be honest, they were lucky that it ended 2-0, man, if truth be told.
Oh, yeah, 100%, especially after they got the red card. I don't understand how, at a semi-final stage, when you need the goals, you can't get a shot on target.
Because we're so good, bro.
And you have to credit the team for it, because we are so good, the way Pep set these players up, the individual performances from like Ruben Diaz, the team as a whole playing all together. It was mad. It was a squad, and I think that was a big contrast in that game. PSG, team of individuals, all individual performances and that, all individually heads went. We're City, cool, calm, all as a squad, going at it, working together to try and get to the end.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now, something that, we'll move on a little bit now. Something that I've asked a few people is, that team that we put out tonight only had one player, right, that we signed in the summer. You know, Torres was on the bench and Ake was on the bench, right? And it was Ruben Diaz. I'm asking people, I'm asking myself, because I still don't know, are you telling me that the difference between last season and this season is just Ruben Diaz? Is Ruben Diaz that good that he has come into our team, transformed our defensive line in terms of the shape of the defence, in terms of leadership qualities, in terms of tackles, blocks. Are you telling me that this 23-year-old is that good, that he's come in and transformed our team, or is there something else? And I'm looking at other stuff, and there might be a few tweaks here or there, but I'm starting to come to the conclusion that Ruben Diaz is just a diamond. And I think that we found a diamond and we paid price for, like, I don't know, a potato or something, man. Because £50 million or whatever it is, 50, 60, 70, whatever it is, to be honest, it doesn't matter. Because this guy's 23 years old, and what we're witnessing from this guy is just something that's just, I think everyone needs to just take a step back and understand what you're winning. Today on a live stream, time after time, within a 5-minute period, I was literally saying, and so was you, Diaz away, Diaz block, Diaz away, Diaz block. Everything was just Ruben Diaz. I'm not trying to like downplay everyone else. Everyone else was fantastic, but the point I'm trying to get across here, if I've not already done it already, is that Ruben Diaz is fucking sick.
He is. He is next level. And in that live stream, I think it was, I said, you got Edison, who's obviously a world-class goalkeeper, but what you've gone and done is you've just gone and put a wall in front of him. You've got to put a wall in front of Edison. So Edison's not even getting a chance to make the saves because Ruben Diaz is up there getting all the blocks in and that. Yeah. But then when you look to the side of Ruben Diaz and you've got John Stones, another wall in front of it. Do you know what I mean? And I do feel like, obviously, Ruben Diaz, like, the question that you're asking and I can't answer because I still don't know. I'm like you, and I still don't know. But you're kind of like starting to think maybe Ruben Diaz is that good that he's elevated this whole team to this.
Yeah.
What I would say is that there are some like players, like obviously John Stones, he's pretty much like a new signing the way that he's been playing. We're getting the best out of John Stones we've ever seen. Zinchenko's obviously came into it. What can't walk over. Obviously, like you say, there's a lot of players who are putting into it. However, just Ruben Diaz has made a massive impact. Whether you believe it's all down to him or not, he has made a big impact on the club. We've got to put a wall in front of Edison, who won. Do you know what I mean? He got the most clean sheets last year.
Yeah,
and we've got to put a wall in front of him. Like, what do you do with that? Like today, he was incredible, Ruben Diaz, and I said it in the last year at some point in the second half. I was like, this guy's in the shout of man of the match here because they can't get past him, and it shows when Mbappe, Neymar, Di Maria all don't get a sniff in.
There's a stat flying around where PSG's last shot on target was in the 23rd minute of the first leg.
That's disgusting, bro.
Which is just
Erling Haaland, bro, who was prolific as well,
yeah,
who's been smashing it this year, also didn't get a shot on target or didn't get a look.
Ruben Diaz, he really is a diamond, guys. He really, really is.
He's next level.
Someone else who is a diamond and has defo got player of the round before Chelsea and Real Madrid have even played, in my opinion, and that's Riyad Mahrez. He's got 2 goals again. You know what I mean? He got the goal in the first leg to get us that extra away goal and obviously to win it for us. That was brilliant feeling. And then he got the 2 goals today. You know, the goals weren't that important in terms of we just needed to make sure we didn't concede, but getting them took off the whole pressure of the team. You know, 2-0 up. Pretty much everyone was chilling, you know what I mean? Everyone was like, you know, it's a little bit of nervousness around, you know what I mean? But most City fans at that point thinking, they need to score 3 goals in 15 minutes here. We've done this, lads. You know what I mean? And it takes someone with a bit of calmness to put it away. The first finish, I think he's put it through the goalkeeper's legs.
Right foot.
Yeah, it's just he's getting onto things, he's creating, he never loses the ball. And actually, I remember, because Meta come in the live stream and said something that was very important that I think people need to realise, because people won't talk about it, is Riyad Mahrez today made a big difference defensively. He tracked back a lot. He made a lot of tackles on Neymar. I mean, there was points that Neymar wanted to square up to Riyad Mahrez because, you know, Neymar was in Riyad Mahrez's pocket, let alone Walker's, Ruben Diaz's and Zinchenko and that. You know what I mean? Mahrez was just all over the place. Defensively, absolutely fantastic. Offensively, brilliant. Clinical in front of goal. Never loses the ball. Just fantastic, man. Just another brilliant performance from Riyad Mahrez. And for me, I think you've got to give him player of the round. You know, 3 goals. You know, he's won us the tie.
Yeah, he's absolutely smashed it. And not obviously, like I feel like that the whole second leg thing. It was like if we score, they've still got to score 2 regardless. But when Mahrez scored his second of the night to make it 2-0 to City, 4-1 on aggregate, that crumbled PSG. That absolutely broke. I think that broke. Broke the camel's back? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go on,
I think I got it right. Anyway, I think that's the saying. But that's what happened because they all lost their heads, and then this happened in the first leg. They all started throwing the toys out the pram, all having a moan at the ref, trying to win anything that they could, and it happened in this one as well. And then obviously they had another sending off of Di Maria, who it was a terrible stamp on Fernandinho. I don't know why he did that. Stupid, just getting angry, and then we just frustrated him for the rest of the game. And like I say, Neymar was a massive part of that.
Yeah.
And you look at that team without Mbappe in it. Neymar's the man you go to. You go, Neymar, look, semi-final, you're the man to step up.
Yeah,
but
they didn't have it.
He can't even get past Riyad Mahrez, never mind the rest of the team.
Yeah, no, brilliant. Someone else who we was crying for this guy to start the first game, didn't start, come on in the first leg and did bits. He started the second leg and he was absolutely magnificent. And it's Aleksandar Zinchenko. Oh, brilliant performance. What did he give us today? Well, I'll tell you what he gave us. He gave us passion, right? He was like Ukrainian passion. He gave us calmness on the ball.
Yeah.
He gave us creativity going forward because he's playing the balls into Kevin. That he was just defensively sound. I'll add that to his repertoire. He was absolutely just. He's another player who is just.
This is why we said we'll potentially do a part 2 because there's so many players who have absolutely smashed it in this game.
Yeah.
But I think Zinchenko is one of these ones that is at the forefront because it was the changing point. It was the one that everyone was like, Cancelo out, Zinchenko in. It's like the common ground between City fans was that decision. Yeah. And Pep's obviously seen it as well. And Zinchenko stepped up today, and something to also add to his repertoire, bro, is intelligence, bro. He was so smart on the ball.
He was
Everything
very
he did,
smart.
He wasn't stupid at times. Do you know what I mean? Where he's getting pressed heavy, cleared it straight up with left foot, cleared it up, nice, easy. You don't give yourself unnecessary pressure. I
feel like as well, bro, there is still a few City fans who are like, yeah, but no, he can't do it in the top big occasions, which are kind of. You know, I don't believe that because I've seen enough before tonight. You know what I mean? I know the guy's a baller, but I kind of get some people might still not be quite sold on him. I don't think you can have anyone in that boat anymore because he's done it now against PSG. He's done it against Dortmund, and people are like, "Oh, he had a dodgy first half." So what? You know what I mean? Other players have dodgy first half. He's done it against Liverpool. He's done it against United. He's done it against the big teams. People need to stop putting him in the stupid boat of, oh yeah, but in the big games he won't be able to do it. He's done it now, and if we get to the Champions League final, I'm pretty sure his name will be on the team sheet. A brilliant performance from Zinchenko. Deserves all the praise in the world.
Definitely, bro. Like he deserves all the praise and more. Do you know what I mean? For this left back position that we've not been able to really hold down to anyone properly. And you got to remember, obviously, he's not a left back. But when he empties his pockets must be heavy, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He's got big players in them pockets, and he deserves to play this game. He deserved to play that game. He smashed it, and for me, he deserves to be in the final. Like already, bro. Yeah. Already deserves. I know in it. Do you know what I mean? No matter what happens in the Prem from now until that final, I will still be backing Zinchenko's playing that final because for what he's done in these legs.
Yeah, superb. Right, one more player before we get into these player ratings. I don't think we can do a video after that performance and not talk about Fernandinho. Wow. Just absolutely gobsmacked, astonished, what do you say, speechless. Just honestly... The performance, he's 36-year-old. So my mates just sent me a text message saying Wayne Rooney, right, is younger than Fernandinho. And he's managing Derby. And we've got Fernandinho, who's older than Wayne Rooney, playing in a Champions League semi-final and potentially was one of the best players on the pitch, if not the best player on the pitch. I was a little bit concerned before the game, right, about Fernandinho playing. Why was I concerned? I hear you ask. Well, I'll tell you why. It's because... It wasn't really about Fernandinho, right? It was about the PSG players. I felt before the game that PSG's strategy in this game, because I don't think they're a good team, so I think they look for the easy option, is to try and get a man sent off. And I felt that they'd try and target Fernandinho. And I think, to a large extent, that did happen. Every time a tackle was made, they were on the floor.
You got it right.
They were on the floor, rolling about. And that wasn't at Fernandinho. I didn't want him to play because he'd make the stupid decisions. I didn't want him to play because I felt that PSG would just... And Fernandinho has this reputation of doing tactical fouls and all this stuff. So I just felt that the PSG players would play on that and then just go down every time he was near him, you know what I mean, rolling about to try and get him sent off. And that was why I was a little bit concerned. As it happened, he put in my opinion, the best performance of his Manchester City career on his 36th birthday. And I'm sat here going, what do we do with this guy, man? Because he's 36 and... We're supposed to be playing Rodri and helping Rodri grow because he's our long-term future. Yet Fernandinho's putting his best performance that he's ever played for us in a Champions League semi-final. You know what I mean? I'm just... Not only that, one last thing, Bray, before I let you speak about Fernandinho, innit, is there was one moment in that game that I think proves to me that Fernandinho is more than just a good player, and proves to me as well why I now believe that the players made the correct call in giving Fernandinho the captain's armband and not Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah. And it was the moment that Zinchenko was gone. He'd lost it. He'd lost his head. He was absolutely going sick. I don't know what it was about. I can't remember now. But he was going mad. He looked like he was ready to get in the ring and start, boxing. And Fernandinho was telling him to shut up, and he wasn't shutting up. And he basically grabbed Zinchenko and said, "Hey, you listen to me. You're about to screw this up for Manchester City Football Club and potentially screw it up for yourself. Pack it in." And Zinchenko quickly packed it in. And I just feel that is a proper captain. I'm sorry to say this because it's a United thing, but it's almost a bit like a Roy Keane situation where he's literally gone up to him and said, "You need to stop this out." I've not seen that. I've not seen that from any football club in the last 10, 15 years. That what we witnessed tonight from Fernandinho was something that you used to see in the old Division 1, not the Premier League. Go back before the Premier League. It was absolutely incredible. A brilliant performance. I don't see how we can't offer him a contract. And again, just a fantastic guy. And he seems like a nice guy, bro. Just to top it off, he's a nice person.
Yeah, breathe, bro. It's spitting facts, isn't it? Spitting pure passion, isn't it? And I agree, bro. The whole Fernandinho situation, I think he deserves a new contract. I'm not going to say too much. I think I can only echo everything you pretty much said. I think that captain moment with Zinchenko enlightened me a lot to how Fernandinho is as a captain. I've never really seen that before. And there was interviews with him when was having a rough time in December, was like 15th or 14th, what it was. There was interviews with him, and he was saying that like he was pretty much the guy, and he had a talk with all the players, innit? Like pre-Pep getting to the training ground and stuff, like giving it all. I was saying like, this is Manchester City Football Club, we shouldn't be sitting in this position, all that, and it showed. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the first time it really showed us fans what he's about in that pitch, and then why he is captain. That was so good seeing to do that to Zinchenko and stuff, and pretty much quieting Zinchenko and like fix his focus back. Yeah. And I think it was really good, really good. And I am full team. Give this man a new contract. I do not understand how you can't. After a guy, I don't care about his age anymore. Innit? You know what I mean? 36. I'll ride it until his legs die. Innit? To play like that in a Champions League semi-final, and then to be able to say, "Oh, you're not good enough to start for us next season. What are you on about, mate? What are you on about, mate? Yeah. This guy deserves a contract. Let him decide."
Yeah, it's come to the point now with Fernandinho where, you know what, one day his legs will go, because guys, that's what happens, isn't it? Humans and that.
Yeah, innit?
But just play him until his legs go, and when it goes, it'll be sad because you're like, "Oh nah, he didn't look good today, did he? He looks like he's lost his pace." And then you'll play him again the week after, and you're like, "Oh nah, he's gone." You know what I mean? But just play him until that happens, because it could be another 3 years for all we know. Who knows? No idea. Right, we're going to fly through these player ratings. Like I say, if you want us to do a second part, make sure you leave a like on the video. Let us know who you want us to talk about, our situation, the referee, PSG, whatever. You put the comments in the comment section. We'll do it.
2K likes.
2K likes is the target. Right, let's fly through this. Defensively, I didn't concede a goal. No surprise to see these ratings really high. Ederson 9.7, Walker 9.7, Stones 9.7, Diaz gets a 10. Big decision for the extra club members and you guys to decide who gets man of the match. Zinchenko gets a 9.9, which is stunning from a guy who's not actually a left back.
I know, unreal, innit? I can't. He is a left back, bro. He just is. Isn't he? You know what I mean, he's a world class left back, not just a left back. Fernandinho, bro, gets 9.9. Obviously, smashed it today. These are very high ratings, by the way. And obviously, do you know what I mean? We just got to Champions League final. Bernardo gets a 9.6, and Ilkay Gundogan finished off the midfield, gets a 9.4. Yeah. Riyad Mahrez, the other player in the team that gets the 10. So you got to decide. Let us know in the comment section below who's man of the match, Diaz or Mahrez. No aggro in it, no beefing in the comments. Can't be asked for that. But just like a little bit of a debate is all good. KDB gets a 9.9. Didn't quite do enough for the extra club members to get that 10. And Foden, I thought he was decent today. Again, 9.6. So young. The subs are on the screen. And Pep gets a 10 out of 10. Another brilliant tactical display from Pep Guardiola. Brilliant. That's it, guys. We're in the final. I still can't believe it.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Like I say, guys, if you want us to do another video, talk more about this, we're happy to do so. Make sure you smack a like on the video. Let us know in the comment section what you want us to talk about, and we'll do it. Anything else, Bray?
Just enjoy it, innit?
Enjoy
City
it,
fans,
yeah,
this is time to enjoy it, you know what I mean?
Took
We're
us long
into a
enough.
final, it took us time to get here. Let's just all enjoy it, you know what I mean? If you're gonna get steaming, go get steaming and that. Just celebrate it. Regardless of what it is, it'll be a spectacle, and it is what it is. We're in a final, we've got there, and I back this team to go all the way.
Let's do it. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you smash the thumbs up on the video. We'll see you in the next one. See you in a bit.